So, another matter I'm getting tons and tons and tons of questions about because I mentioned it earlier. Saint Epstein. Okay, you might have noticed that the fucking body that they took out of the prison wasn't Epstein. His ears didn't even match. If you're into like checking body profiles one to another for identification purposes, you know that looking at the ears is one of the first things you want to do if you can, because it's very simply done that you can easily identify whether an individual is the same individual by their ears. Yep. It's like a fingerprint. Even if you have a genetic match, the fucking ears don't grow out the same. Not exactly. Because it depends on nutritional intake, environmental factors, and presence of, nomenclature of all kinds of shit going through that body. We're filter feeders, in case you didn't notice. Like worms. Okay? Humans. So, okay, on Epstein's client list, everybody's like, well, we want to see the list. We don't care about the aliens because, hello, but we want to see the Epstein list. What possible reason would you want that list for? It's so you can judge someone else. What did I say about judgment? You do that and it's pencils down. You're getting yours too. Besides, everyone who was on that list who had chosen to diddle an underage minor, they all got swapped out. And those clones are not guilty. They're going to continue on in their stead and manage the wind down of their assets, and they're going to die naturally. In exchange for winding that down, they're going to get souls with spirits, and they're going to be additionally differentiated, and they're going to get to live their own life in my principality. After they die here. Because we can do that. I can do that. Besides, that's fair. They're just leftovers from the invading force anyway that you all just handed the country over to. The one that I had to go on and combat after January 6th. Yeah, I wasn't directly involved in January 6th. I was an observer, though, and I was like, damn. You all just handed it right over. That whole series in the 3 months leading up to it. The clone of Joe Biden announced very clearly to the public that they had built a massive voter fraud organization, and they were going to basically just fraud their way through the election and take it that way. Everyone was like, oh, must be fine. And then you just went along with all of these stupid judges going, oh, well, I don't see any evidence of that, while they were getting their dicks sucked by like 11-year-olds. Okay? Or worse. Because they were on the Epstein list too. All of those have been replaced. Now, when I said the federal government is not viable to perform a constitutional amendment, that's true. Federal government's also not viable to enforce any federal law whatsoever. That being said, well, the states still have their laws for now. Okay? So what are you supposed to do? Keep paying as agreed on your contracts. Okay? File your taxes. Okay? For now, until the situation can be unfucked. Okay? Do not ask me anymore for the Epstein list. It's a moot point. Moot. There's no need to even know. Besides, the shit that was done is so horrific that there are going to be certain public tribunals made And I'm pretty sure you can guess who that's going to be for. Okay? Because there's certain of them they're obviously needing one. Okay? But other than that, Besides, I heard something today about, the Secret Service refuses to provide protection for Kennedy, thinking that I would see that as some kind of an opportunity. Well, I do. I'll protect him. You bet. So will the military. We don't need the Secret Service for shit anyway. It was actually involved in the conspiracy to kill both of the Kennedys in the 60s, and Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. Highly involved. They're part of the CIA conglomerate. Hello? They're a department at the CIA. You didn't understand that? Oh, well, in case you missed it. But anyway, I'm going to go for a walk. All right? This is irritating. This is all just irritating. You're irritating. What are you focusing on? Is it anything good? What good did you do today? You. Yeah, you. What good did you do today?
I shared your video.
That's what matters. Don't lose focus of that.
Okay.
I love you all. Have a good night. Don't pursue stupid shit. It's not worth it because it's stupid. Like going around and around about the Epstein list. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you. And besides, it's been handled. Oh man, has it been handled. Can't even tell you. But, done. From here forward, I need you to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they're still alive, then there's a reason for that. All right? Okay. Forgive. Don't forget. Move forward. Prioritize best course of action.
Okay.
If you can't do that, do next best. If you can't do that, do next best. Do not go for the worst or to see what you can get away with. There's some individuals that I'm correcting right now that are learning the extremely fucking hard way. That man, oh man, if I give you a final, that means it. It means it too. All right? Playtime is over, kids. Playtime is fucking over. All right? That's how it is now. If you want something good to do that's interesting, go look at the night sky between about 9 and 10. Okay? Look to see if you see any bright lights moving around in the sky, because if you do, those are mine. Look to see if you see any shooting stars that are just going way damn too fast to be shooting stars. Those are mine. If you're curious to know what they're about, well, there are keyed messages encoded in that light. If you look at it and it's for you, then you'll just know. Okay? You will just know. Those are from my principality. Those are not angels. Those are people. Not like you would understand people here, but they're people. Okay? They're just different from you. Their government is family, my family, and I'm at the head of that family. You understand? That's this family. One neutral nation under God. That's principality calm. That blue stripe, the dark one, that's what the U.S. is going to be on the other side of this. We're taking the red straight out. No more blood. Just blue. And if anyone fucks with us, it'll be black and blue first. That should do it. The military will ensure stability and security. They already are. They have been for a while now. Didn't you notice? Do you see tanks rolling down the streets?
No.
You're not going to. You're not going to. You are going to see a bunch of police officers and military guys, they'll get very interested and active in their communities and start looking for good things they can do for a change. You bet. Are they still going to look for criminal activity and stuff? Oh yeah, you bet. You bet. U.S. Marshals? Yeah, you bet. Texas Rangers? Yeah, you bet. FBI? Investigative only. CIA, there's a role for them, but not doing what they were doing. No. We have good plans for how to handle those guys. Like good plans. They'll accept. And like that pattern, every nation on earth right now, every single one. This is not a one world government. No, 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 no. That's later. And that's what they were trying to do just now. What this is hey, build your families up, strengthen your nation, plug the leak, because this ship is going down faster than you can bail the water. We need it to last a bit longer. We do. That means order of nations, national sovereignty, mutual respect, and natural consequences. It has to be this way. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. Have a good night.